Afrobeats podcast.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Olajide. This is Shopsydoos Insights, where I share my insights on what's been going on within the culture, whether it's album releases, concert reviews, single reviews, and of course, in this case, we'll be looking at the 67th Grammy Award that just took place in Los Angeles and how it turned out for some of our superstars. Let's get into it right off the bat. The hottest category was going to be the best African performance that featured the likes of Tems, Yemi Alade, Asake and Wizkid, Chris Brown, Davido and Lojay, and Burna Boy. Of course, Rema was nominated in the best global album category alongside Tems. However, the best African performance award goes to, you already know, it was Tems. She took it for Love Me Jeje, an absolutely brilliant single off of her debut album, Born in the Wild. That was a sample of a classic tune that was made over 20-something years ago by Seyi Sodimo, a Nigerian Afro-pop, Afrobeats singer. Throughout this year, 2024, she had a sold-out tour in Europe, in America. Now listen, everybody in that category, from Burna Boy to Asake, was capable. Everybody had a shot to win that award. However, it's just another great moment where we have to say 2 years in a row, it's been, the ladies are kicking, they're kicking the door down. Last year it was Tyler, obviously to a lot of uproar. Yeah, people like myself also contributed to that, which in some areas led to the Grammys purely selecting all the candidates in that category were from Nigeria. Congratulations once more to Tems for picking up her second Grammy Award. Well, Beyonce, who's the legend of the Grammy Awards, ultimately this year, she picked it up for Cowboy Carter. So congratulations for Beyonce. And shout outs to everybody else, like I said, from Rema, Yemi, Burna Boy, Asake, the whole nine. Now, some of the highlights yesterday was seeing the likes of Yemi Alade dressed incredibly well on the red carpet, seeing Rema looking fly, Asake stunning in that all, camouflage reminiscent of a rapper looking like Tupac Shakur. But the conversations has been about his interviews, his red carpet interviews. A lot of people have not heard what Asake sounds like outside of singing, how he speaks. And yesterday, we had the chance to see Asake for the first time doing multiple interviews on the red carpet. So it hit a lot of people somehow. And people were talking about his Nigerian accents. But it's great to see Asake doing interviews. Hopefully he sits down with a bunch of people within the culture that know the questions to ask him and just draw him closer to the fans, because that's what we've been asking for a long time. Now let's go into the album reviews. Over the last 2 weeks, some incredible projects have been released within the Afro-pop culture. I am starting with the one and only Qing Madi. The debut album dropped last week, and I had the opportunity to really listen to it and take it in. The title of the album is I Am the Blueprint. That's really ballsy for a young lady that's just stepping into the game. So big shout outs to Qing Madi for that one. I Am the Blueprint. When I listened to the project, from the intro song, you can tell that, number one, her pen game is incredible. She loves to tell stories. And number two, I wanted to really look at this album to listen to what type of artist she's going to be. What kind of music is she going to make? Is she going to make what we would class as alternative Afro-pop kind of records, or is she going to the Afrobeats angle? For me, this is a fantastic blend of both genres. I would take it as Afrobeats. That's me, because I'm an Afrobeats head. But it's a fantastic project, a debut album for her. I think for me, always one thing that stands out to me is this. Once you drop a project that has over 10 records and you have a minimum of 5 or 6 records that go straight to the culture, bang, it's a winner for me. Songs like Ali Boumaye, right off the top. Songs like Akachanwa, songs like Feeling Alright, Give Me Your Love, One Day. These songs, definitely well placed on the project, makes it a seamless album to listen to. A fantastic introduction to the culture, high expectations behind this young lady. The one thing I would say is, for a beautiful album like this as a debut project, I really hope that she'll be able to, translate this live on stage. To another one that's caught my attention is without doubt TML Vibez and DJ Fokati. That is the Volume 1 Deluxe of the Power project that he dropped in December that had 5 songs. The Deluxe has 11 records, and trust me, this is one of my favorite projects of the last couple of months as well. It's got a standout record titled Paper, which features one of my favorite artists in Young John, and of course with DJ Fokati. TML Vibez is fast rising, incredible vocalist, signed to Dapper, and I think in this artist, we have another street artist that has the capabilities of really doing what the likes of, Shay Vibez and Co did to the culture. This project is one that you have to pick out, you have to listen. I enjoy that a lot. Third one and final one for me is Krizbeatz, Daddy Daycare. Now, Krizbeatz is one of the most iconic producers of Afrobeats in the last decade. What you would always want to look forward to is what the collaborators are going to be on this project. So I was really intrigued to see who his collaborators are. I listened to him say he recorded with over 38 artists, but obviously this only has, I think, 12 songs. Yes, and from the top to the bottom, there are different sounds in there, different collaborations with the likes of Fave and Josh Baraka, Alpha P and King Perry. You've got Darko and Ajebo Hustlers. But my favorite right off the top is a Pan-African sound, and that is Ha Yeah with King Perry. Brilliant record. Please shoot that video, make it a Pan-African celebration. The record with Darko and of course Ajebo Hustlers is incredible. Joshua Baraka's voice collaborating with Fave on a record, that's fantastic. And finally, this is not a project, but it's a single. Black Sherif dropped a song, I believe it was last week. It's titled So It Goes, featuring Fireboy. It's on his up-and-coming project, Iron Boy. I think that album drops in April 2025. Once I started listening to the record, the one thing that kept me listening is the fact that I wanted to see what Fireboy was going to do. Fireboy came in hard, was talking about buying VVS jewels for his mom and doing all this type of stuff. And by the end of the record, it takes you back to the beginning of the record, wanting to listen to it again. Black Sherif has been, pretty much relaxed in the last 24 months. Him dropping an album in April is something big to look forward to, and I can't wait for that. So make sure you go get that. Qing Madi, I Am the Blueprint is definitely a banger. I'll give it a solid 3.5 Atarodo Pepe. And then number 2, we'll go for that Pahon Volume 1 Deluxe. And then I'll give that one too a solid 4 Atarodo, 4 Pepe on that one. And number 3, of course, Daddy Daycare, a producer, a fantastic project. I'll give it a solid 4 out of 5 for that one as well. Go check those projects out. And this was Shopsydoos Insights. Make sure you subscribe. We're going to be giving a lot of giveaways. We've got project stuff to give away from artists, from your favorite celebrities. So subscribe to the YouTube channel and put yourself in a position to win a very, very solid gift from one of your favorite stars. Until next time, the insight continues.